up, guys? Alejandro Ayala from Evolve Attraction. I am here in Budapest. So today I'm going to talk about players versus natural seducers. Now, what are players? Players are guys who lie, they manipulate women to get what they want. Okay, these guys are people pleasers. They agree to whatever degree when it comes to conversations. And so the way how I identify players or potential players is guys that are very indirect. They're very indirect in life. They approach life in an indirect way. Therefore, they approach women in an indirect way. And they're very dishonest. So usually they follow like a linear process of approaching women by being indirect, and then they later on they become direct with them. And whereas people like me, who is very direct, I say it right at the very beginning how I feel. Being a player is something you just don't want to be. Okay, unfortunately, there are a lot of guys out there who don't mind being players because they don't mind lying to people. Now, what are natural seducers? Well, natural seducers, such as myself, we approach life in a very direct way. We go for what we want, and out of honesty, and we usually brutally honest, and we have no regrets, and we also know how to manage fear, so therefore we don't have to go anywhere as indirect. Natural seducers, they flow so well when it comes to people. They don't people please. Okay, so like when I mentioned before, we could be brutally honest, but at least because we are real people. We don't have to agree with one another. The way how I see how natural seducers come into conversations is that we challenge people. We challenge women. And what I mean by challenges is that when a woman say something like, "Oh, I just love traveling," and any typical guy out there will say, "Well, oh, that's cool that you travel. I like traveling too." He's being a people pleaser. But and instead, what I suggest is a natural seducer challenge. So challenging is like something like when a woman says, "I love traveling," then you say, "Oh, was it? Okay, so what is your favorite spot and what inspired you to travel?" Okay, you go on a little deeper level. Okay, because again, a lot of guys, which is really used to hearing, "Oh, I like traveling too. That's so badass," right? But she's not really used to hearing a man say like, "Well, what really inspired you to travel? Is it because of the people, the food, the places, or are you trying to find yourself?" Now, when it comes to body language, about players and natural seducers, players, how they do things in a nonverbal way is they force things. Okay, so like for instance, I see a lot of guys who are very indirect, and when the girl is being a little bit iffy, like she doesn't know what's going on, the conversation is not going really well, what happens is he'll force her, just grab her hand, and he hesitates. Okay, you see a lot of players hesitate. Why? Is because he's not really being true to himself, where a natural seducer just offers his hand. Okay, is she going to take it or not though? She takes it, cool, then you lead her. It's very simple. Okay, it's the same thing how we approach life. We offer, we give value. We're not trying to take anything. And so when we offer, okay, just like I'm offering my hand, are you going to join my adventure? Whereas players, they just grab the hand and force. Come with me. You're going to be my adventure. Okay? So again, natural seducers, you're going to join me in my adventure. I'm going to show you a really good time and teach you a thing or two about you, maybe about your body. Okay? What do players do? Oh, no, come on, come with me. Okay? So that's a big difference between players and natural seducers. That is it for now, and you guys take care. See ya.